welcome to the Colourful Creativity Podcast. My name is Carolien and this is episode 44. Welcome back to all returning viewers. I'm very happy you like it here and you stick around. And also a very warm welcome to all new viewers. I hope you like it here and you subscribe down here and become a returning viewer. You can find me online everywhere as Carolien. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Ravelry, the works, you know it, online. Carolien. I have an Etsy shop, carolien.etsy.com. I have a blog with show notes, blog.carolien.nl. And of course there's a Ravelry group for this podcast and for my yarns. It is the Colourful Creativity group and you can find it on the group section on Ravelry. Well, hello everyone. We are having a very big whips galore episode this time because I think I knit on all the things. And I guess I will just dive in immediately with the knit-worthy stuff. And that's a pair of finished socks. Yay! I finished those zoo socks, or the Easter socks, or the spring socks, or how you want to call it. I finished them with the sheep, the bunnies, and the chicks. And these were for Sock Madness, and I was in time. And I managed to advance another round on which I will come back later because, yes, I am already knitting the next pair of socks, of course. What's there to say? I forgot who the designer was. I think it was Ross Clarkey, but I will put it down here. There is a lifeline in this one, and this one is a bit more loose on this 9-inch sock blocker. So this one is 9 inch and this one is already at my size. I will cut them about here and knit a new cuff in the normal yarn, just a shorty sock to wear in summer, or yeah, the days you don't wear sandals at least. And yeah, I'm not that fond of this part. I think it's a bit much. It doesn't fit me very well. One doesn't fit me at all. The other one is like tight and ugly. They're like really fat-assed bunnies. But hey, it was fun to knit. And yay, I got another round. So this one was round 3. We are now in round 4. And put it away safely. And round 4 is in my All About Yarn bag with the exploding TARDISes. For any Doctor Who fan, a must-have, I guess. And in here is a pair of symphony socks, or beaded madness, how you want to call it. I think this photo shows it best. It's with intricate cables and beads, teeny tiny cables. And I actually have 2 socks in here because I was pretty, yeah, I guess you would say a bit too overconfident. I started them 2 at a time, yeah. And then the heel came, or actually at the beading part I really thought, this is not gonna happen. All those intricate cables, let me do it easy and do it 1 sock at a time. So I had already 2 cuffs and I just split them into 2 separate projects. So sock 1 has all the beads and then the whole foot repeats already done. I only have to do the toe, but I am in doubt here. I'm not sure. We started on Sunday. It's now Friday. So it's been almost 6 days of knitting. Yeah, I think it is exactly, yeah, from the clock, it's exactly 5 days of knitting now. So this is day 6, starting now. There are already 3 teams that are filled up, like the really fast teams. Nobody in my team is ready yet. There are some people with a single sock. I saw one. I could have had it done yesterday evening, but I was like, yeah, am I gonna be making it immediately for myself because the whole thing fits me? And I could do another repeat of the foot and then do the repeats that have to be done for the toe and then the toe. Or I could do just the repeats for the toe and then the toe and be done with it and have a 9" and put in a lifeline and rip it back later. So I'm in doubt, but I will see what I can do with the other sock first, because I'm at the second beaded part and it's actually going reasonably well. I will see how fast this one goes and how my team looks, if I can do it immediately in a 10.5" or if I have to do the 9" first and then rip it back later. We'll see, we'll see. There's still time. I keep reminding myself there's still time. This is for fun. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I really want to do round 5. I'm not sure if I can manage to make round 6, but round 5 should be manageable in my team. I'm the second slowest team, which is really, really awesome. And yeah, I guess we will be full about 10 days or something. So I hope to finish these in about 8 or 10 days. Yeah, it's a struggle and it's real. So, information on this. I am knitting these on high sharps 2.5 millimeters. The cuffs are on 2.25 because that was what the pattern said, and then I thought, no, I want them to fit me. So I switched because it was a bit too tight at the cuff. The cuffs are a bit tight, but the rest fits, so I am okay with that. I am using Toho beads, and one in lime green and one green emerald. Both are transparent rainbow versions. What else? I love that rainbow sheen on it. I am using my own hand-dyed yarn, and yes, that's a cable needle sticking out. I already lost that. This is Colourful Smooth Sock in the colorway Honey Honey. And this was my first test skein of this base. And I thought I have to use that. And then I wanted to design something with it and I didn't. So it was laying around. It was already caked up. When the pattern came out, I thought, yes, I want that. So a nice semi-solid look. It really is almost solid. Some lighter and darker bits in there, which I really, really like. I love yellow. You know me, I love all the colors of the rainbow. So, what else is there to say? I am cabling without a cable needle now. In the beginning I needed it, but now I don't anymore. So that's a big win for me. I have been beading for the first time, and I will do a quick jump to the acquisitions part. I already had bought some Clover soft touch crochet hooks in advance because I thought, well, I need them. The 0.6 millimeter and the 0.75 millimeter. Those were both too small. So when I was at the beading part on Monday, I was like, no, this doesn't work. And then I took the floss and it didn't work at all for me. And everything smelled like toothpaste. Of course I had smelly floss. Why? Okay. So I ordered some crochet hooks. Well, actually my mom came by and dropped me off a crochet hook by my grandmother. And this is a size 12. It's antique. It's probably older than 50 years. It's most definitely older than me, that's for sure. And it works like a charm. But I was like, I need some crochet hooks for myself so I can return it to my grandmother. You know, don't know if you're ever gonna need it. Probably not. So I ordered crochet hooks 1.0 millimeter because a size 12 is apparently a 1.0 millimeter. I ordered the 1.0 and the 1.25 from Drops. This is not a 1.0. This is more a 1.2. And this one is more a 1.4 millimeter. Which sucks, but they were so cheap I didn't bother returning them. But that said, on Drops, the same thing happens with their sizing in their patterns. So what did I expect? Not sure. So then I ordered the Clover Soft Touch again because I liked those. They were on point with their sizing, and I thought I would order a 0.9 and a 1.0 millimeter. So I thought, I've got it, this I can use. But no, it splits the yarn like crazy because probably these are a bit too sharp on the teeny tiny points, which you totally cannot see. But these are really, really sharp. And they split my yarn like horror. And they don't fit most of the beads. And the other one fits like a charm. So I am truly, truly grateful for my grandmother with her antique crochet hook that I will use from now on for beading, and I will return her some other sizes if she wants them. And she probably say, oh, you keep it, I will throw it away otherwise, or you have to throw it away when I die. So I'm like, yeah, I'll keep it. So yes. Oh, I didn't even mention who made the pattern. And the pattern is by Elizabeth White. I would have already put it in here probably in the notes. And yeah, just a quick flash. What I really, really needed and what a great tip was, coloring the charts. I colored in all the charts in the pattern because it just so helps to make the difference between a left and a right twist or the left and right cable. It's important. So yeah, next up is in my Colourful Creativity bag my pair of socks that I'm knitting. My neon is my neutral. Hermione's everyday sock. Ooh, that's nice and shiny. If the light falls on it, it almost glows. And scary, isn't it? They are on DP ends. And these are zings, which are not the right size, but that's what I had. I was knitting this on 2.25 millimeter high sharp, and I needed that needle for the sock, I thought. And I started it on that thing as well. So yeah, I put it on DP ends because that was the only 2.25-ish I had left. And I managed to knit 2 rounds with DP ends. I'm like, what? What happened here? I can knit with DP ends. So it was like, oh, let me just try that, because I saw my friend Mara trying out her first socks on DP ends because she hates magic loop. And I was like, okay, if you can do this, I sure as hell should be able to do this too. And I am, apparently. So I might be continuing this sock on DP ends. Who knows? There's also a 5th one. It's in here. The yarn is, again, a Colourful smooth sock. And this is a highlighter mini skein. And this is a Colourful BFL sock. I'm not sure if this will make it in the shop because I love the smooth sock, and well, they don't really differ that much. This is a bit more BFL and this is a bit more merino, and I'm a merino kind of gal. So yes, and the colorway is Spring Fever, Spring Explosion. I didn't make a card for myself because why would I? This was actually the test dye for that colorway. I think there's still some in the shop. Yeah, contrasting colors. I think I'm almost at the heel at the moment, so I should be putting in the contrast color again for the heel flap. I will see. Maybe I will put it back on magic loop for the heel flap because that's just the way I know how it works. Project number 2. Then project number 3 in my knit and stitch bits bag is one you knew, and one that actually grew a lot, a whole lot. I was there That's almost twice the size now. Whoop, whoop. I am at section 2, which you can see on this part. I am going that way now. And this side is going all the way there. So it's looking like this now. And I'm really actually very anxious to finish it, but after those socks are finished, this is my match and move. I'm not sure if I said that. My match and move shawl pattern is by Martina Behm. Knitting this with I Knit or Die Ziggy Stardust, which I really like, but apparently this one is now also giving me blue fingers. And this one is Fiber Spades Vivacious 4-ply. Washed a million times. I set the dye again and no blue fingers anymore. So that's working. I probably don't have enough to do a full repeat. I'm saving actually a frogged piece because I might not have enough and have to play yarn chicken. So I thought if I throw it away, that one row, I might not have enough. So I kept it. You had to have 30% used of your yarn in section 1. I had like 80 left of this, so that was okay, but I only had 59 of this left, so a little bit too little. So I'm knitting 20 repeats of this one and 26 of this one, and then this will all hopefully end up fine. I might even do the last few rows extra with this one to finish it off, or to do the cast off, the bind off thingy. I'm knitting these on Haya bamboo. Yep, me knitting on bamboo, but with this yarn it works perfect. It feels great, and I could even get used to it, even though I love my sharps. But this is just garter and I don't have to do anything weird. I have not broken my bamboo, which is also a first for me. Ooh, keep that ball here. So yeah, I really hope to finish the socks soon so I can show you a finished match and move next time. Next up, in my Tanya's Stitches bag is an exploration station, actually. I was knitting the brioche when the pattern came out, so I am somewhere in the middle. I have not noted where I was, but I can see where I am. Both yarns on the same side, which is good. So I finished that 6th wedge I was working on, and now I am brioching away. This is the front with the dark blue, and this is the back with the yellow. Totally different than this one. Let me see. Here is the front, also blue, but with an aqua background. Here you can see then the dark blue. And I really like the bigger contrast actually with the yellow yarn. You can't see it that well. I'm not there yet. I still have a lot of repeats to be done. I am knitting this with a Colourful experiment, which is Colourful Extra Soft Merino, Extra Fine, Ultra Fine. I'm not sure what I called this, but it's really freakingly soft. It's ultra soft. I think it's 16.5 micron merino in these 4 colorways, just the same as the other one. It was exactly enough yarn left. Exploration Station is designed by Stephen West, or West Knits, and I am knitting these on Higher Sharps 4mm. So yeah, and if you think I'm racing through, yes I am, because I only have limited time today. Robert is out of the house now, and he'll be back, and I want to have the podcast done, because it's always a bit weird talking to the camera when there's someone in the house. So I always record when he's gone, and since he is in his new job, he is a day in every 2 weeks off, because he doesn't have that much hours anymore like he used to, and we really have a day to spend together. And he was now like, well, I want to visit the company just to check out how it's going, have a beer, and be a bit Friday afternoon-y with them, have some chatting and how it's going with everyone personally, and not just the whole job stuff. So he's there now and he's having fun, and I'm totally fine with that. So I can finally record my podcast. Last work in progress is in my Mina Makes bag, and it is, it is my peacock eyes cardigan, and it is a pattern by Justyna Larkowska. Starting with this, I never thought I would say that name just on the top of my head. I did this much, and this much is a lot because it's over 300 stitches, and this is just plain stockinette, one row knit, one row purl, and especially the purl takes a long time. I think it takes me about 45 minutes to do one repeat, so 10 minutes to knit and 35 minutes to purl, and I'm so slow with that, and I just have to plow through, which I will. I have it by my side now after I finish the sock, and I will do one row on this, and then I can do another project again. I have done all my decreases. You can see it here. It's stuck at a ball in the bag. This is also a Colourful experiment. This is a merino sparkle yarn in a peacock petrol colorway. It's a bit more blue on screen, but yeah, the yarn isn't that great. It has a lot of over twist in it, and that is why it has gotten an experiment, and I never bought that base again. Let me see, I'm knitting these on 3.25mm needles, which is like really tiny. These are the peacock eyes, which I'm really looking forward on wearing. I already have half sleeves, and I just have to knit on now on the body as far as I can, then knit the sleeves and hope that I will have enough for at least this length. I'm not sure if I have enough yarn, so it's a bit of a gamble here. We'll see how far we get. Probably a row on the arms and a row on the body, and hoping enough will be left for the button bands. We will see, we will see. So those were all the whips I've been working on. As you can see, it was a bit much, but they all had to be worked on. I was like, this one now, this one next, this one now, this one next. And not all projects are worthy of taking with me. So yeah, I was like, totally fine. I can pack that sock, but I cannot take my cardigan because it's so huge, and I have to sit down. I have to juggle all the balls because there's one ball I'm knitting from the inside and the outside, and that makes it kind of difficult because everything tangles with the other two balls, and that makes it long as well. If I do a row, I have to make sure I twist it the right way and unpick all the tangles again. Oh well. Let's show you something more fun than me talking about the problems of a knitter. Hey! Look who's home! Look who's home! It's the Bingster! Yay! So yeah, they're home. They're doing fine. They had their fights at the in-laws, so Binks is a bit hurt here and there. He's got all these bloody pieces that he keeps opening up, so his fur might be bloody sometimes. And this one he keeps licking himself. There it is. Oh well, oh well. You will mend, yes. It will all be fine. Oh, he's purring so loud. My sweetie kitty cat. So, acquisitions. Well, I couldn't just buy needles at that one store. I bought needles, only needles at the other store. I'm really proud of myself. But at the first one with the drops needles, I also bought some drops because it was on sale. And because of, well, Sock Madness, I bought, let me get them all, these balls of Drops Fabel. And these are all uni colored. So I have pinks, I have lime greens, and I have a light brown. And I have a dark brown upstairs. And one of the next rounds of Sock Madness is that you need 4 balls of yarn. So a dark, a light, a contrast, and a second contrast that also contrasts very good with itself, with the 2 contrasts in between. So I'm adding a dark brown with this, and I have my set complete. And then I have these 2 for scrappy socks, etc. Toes, heels, cuffs, next year's Sock Madness, whatever. And these 2 are actually Drops Fabel long print. So I'm very curious how they will knit up, because they look almost semi-solid with a few lighter stripes in it. Again, really blue looking on the screen. In real life they are a bit more greenish, because they're really petrol tealish. My favorite color next to this one, and mustard yellow, and oh wait, here we go again, orange and aqua. I could do this all. I don't have a favorite color. As long as it's color and rainbow, and I even said I didn't like pink. I've been dyeing pink yarn and I love it. So apparently it has to be the right pink. I shouldn't wear pinks in my face, but further it's totally fine with me. There are colors I love more than pink, but pink is okay. Oh, are you here? You want your cuddles? You want your cuddles live on YouTube? Yes, you want your cuddles live on YouTube. Okay. Okay. Then I was a good girl and I didn't order anything else. I have a big orders. Well, a big. It's not big. It's not really big. It's just expensive. And it's on the way. I had the shipping notification and I was hoping it would arrive today, but not yet. It's still not over today, but who knows. Then I have some shop news. I have published the hat pattern. I'm not sure if you already knew that. I think I was going to publish the pattern last time we spoke and I hadn't done it yet. It's out there. It's out in the world. I put the link in the show notes. And yeah, I'm really happy. Already had some sales. Yay. Thank you everyone for buying. That really made my day. And yeah, I hope you really like the pattern. It's totally not the right time to knit a hat, I know, but one can be prepared. And it's a really quick knit, so 1 or 2 evenings and it's done. So it's really nice and easy. And some people will go to the northern parts of Norway, which can be really cold in summer still. So yeah, you can totally wear a hat. Now, then I have some yarn. Yeah, you wanted that. You wanted the yarn. I have some yarn. I have dyed up the rainbow striplets, and it's a bit more pastel than the sample I knit, because well, I dyed 4 skeins at a time and I did adjust the dye, but the dye just wanted this for some odd reason. I've got some skeins of this. I made 2 that I can already sell in the shop with the shop update next week. And I have 2 that are in desperate need of rescaling because, well, it comes like this. Really long skeins that I have to reskein with my 2 big umbrellas, and difficult with the reskeiner. And actually the reskeiner broke after the second skein. During the second skein also. It was a hassle and we made it. We saved that second skein. They're both now okay. But I still have 2 more to go. So I've got 4 skeins of the striplets ready, dyed. And Robert will fix my rescanner soon, I hope this weekend. Cross my fingers. And I will be able to rescan those 2 skeins as well. So you can enjoy them and buy them. I'm also planning on a lot of No Rainbows Without Rain. For now I have 12 skeins prepared that I want to finish. I've got 4 smooth sock with a mini, 20 grams mini. I have 2 sock and 6 soft sock. Yeah, 6 soft socks. I had 4 and then 2. So if you want to buy 4, then I have to make sure you get the 4 batch. That's the same dye bath. And if you buy 4, I could also totally do that in a different batch, and you can just come for me for a custom order. Yeah, that's in the shop update. Then there's the pink yarn. Because with dyeing all the rainbows, I had a song stuck in my head, and I'm very sorry, I'm not sorry. It will be a torture for you now too, because it was the pink fluffy unicorn dancing on rainbow song. And if you do not know that, I wouldn't Google it. And I wouldn't look it up on YouTube because it's annoying. Very annoying. But too cute. So I have 4 skeins of pink fluffy unicorn. I showed a preview on that on Instagram already. And I am planning on doing some screaming rainbows. So like the really loud all the way rainbow skeins. And I might also have some speckled rainbow, but I have to see if I'm enough to do that all. Because next week is also a volunteer job. I am having a course on for myself again, a mindfulness course. I also have an upcoming volunteer course. I have to donate blood. I'm like, oh my god, all the time I had to stay home, I have to catch up on everything and do it now all in these weeks. It's like, okay, Carolien, this is not working. So I have to see where I can work and when I have to do other stuff and put that in order in my calendar. And I also have to knit that sock, of course, which makes it really difficult and really slow in this one because, well, my evenings are also gone with the courses and stuff, and yeah, it's just a mess in my time schedule. I think that was it for the shop. And I think then all that's left is my bathroom because it's almost finished. Again, almost finished. I said that last time. We can now finally shower. I can go to the toilet again. We have a nice water tap, etc. A mirror again, and everything's working. The only thing that's missing are the finishing touches. Like the thing you put your toilet roll on. We just got it this week, and the door frame has to be painted, the window has to be painted, the ceiling has to be painted, the glass for on top of the tiled partial wall has to be ordered. Actually, the guy for that just came and to give us his price next week. He measured it all and then he has to look up for the prices and he will send it next week. Also a glass door for the shower, so the whole bathroom won't be wet. Some tiny things on the side of the tiles so it looks pretty. Oh well, enough tiny things that has to be done, but oh well. It looks beautiful. I'm very happy with my rainbow bathroom, and I will show you a photo of how it looks now. I'm really happy. I made a photo with the foil of the white drawer cabinet still on, and it was blue and it was not matching anything. So some people were like, oh, I love that blue cabinet, and I was like, no, it's white. I will peel it off for you. So I peeled it off on camera. I was like, no, this is just white. And everyone else, after that, on the white photo, oh, I love this so much more. I thought that blue was ridiculous. I was like, how could Carolien do that? A blue cabinet? What? So yeah, no, it was white and it looks pretty. It works. It's very, very nice just to get out of bed every morning, walk in the bathroom and be like, oh yeah, I designed this and I love it. So yes, with that, I guess it's time to say goodbye already. It's again a shorter episode, which I think is good because the longer ones are really long and I know that is a struggle to sit and watch that long, you know, in one go. So I hope you like my episodes being a little bit shorter now. Leia is also home. Don't be afraid. She's washing herself in the windowsill in the sun because we have sun now. Yeah, all's fine with the cats. And I will see you back in 2 weeks. Bye bye.